were Tim Tebow and Colin Kaepernick eligible to be drafted?
They were not on the list. Both of those guys I know had communications with Charlie Ebersol, and who knows what will happen in the coming days. But they're also, that there's a strategy with the salaries of the kids, and both of those guys wanted to negotiate different salaries, and probably deservedly so. So that still's going on behind the scenes. But they were not eligible for the draft the other night. Okay,
but there was conversation with Tebow's representatives and Kaepernick's about how much you could pay them to be in the Alliance of American Football?
I understand that, yes, there's been conversation. Whether or not it gets to the point where either one will participate, we'll wait and see.
Yeah, but you got to pony up that money. It makes that league even more relevant. You got to have guys that people are going to tune in to see.
Dude, this is under the heading "not in my lane."
Yeah, but you understand that. What about?
I understand. I understand television. I understand drawing power, and there's no question that Colin Kaepernick and Tim Tebow would have that. Whether or not an upstart new league has the financial capacity to get that accomplished, and to give those guys the kind of exposure that because they would do it trying to get themselves back into the NFL, and I think both would be tremendously successful in this league. You just have to figure out where that happy medium is.
And Manziel, he wasn't on the list either.
He chose, I know he was on the list, but he chose to go ahead and take that Canadian deal at the time that he did it. And I know the Canadian deal locked him to the Canadian situation, at least for the
one more year
upcoming future. I don't know that it's not impossible, but that's what I've been told.
Have fun in Atlanta. Great to talk to you, Coach. We appreciate your time as always.
Who's better than you, man? Happy holidays to you and yours, and enjoy the weekend.
Thank you, bud. That's Rick Neuheisel, CBS Sports College Football studio analyst, and also he is the new head coach of the Arizona Hotshots of the Alliance of American Football. The fact that you had the representatives of Tebow and Kaepernick at least talking to the league and the powers that be, that's interesting. What are they asking for? What are they worth? You want eyeballs on that? I'm not tuning in to see Trevor Knight. Isn't that who they Neuheisel drafted?
Your Hotshots?
Yeah. I'm not tuning in to see these guys. Matt Sims, I'm not tuning in to see these guys. You got to give me some star power here. Kaepernick, Tebow, and you can't get Manziel because he locked himself into the CFL for another year. But Tebow and Kaepernick? Okay, now you have people who will do stories on this. They will cover this. And that's what you want. And if this is an NFL feeding program and the NFL is backing this Alliance of American Football, I got to believe that, these owners would pony up some money. The network that's going to carry this is going to want to pony up money. You got to make it watchable. You got to know who some of these players are.
For more Dan Patrick Show, tune to Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV or download the Dan Patrick Show app.